Hello and welcome to Action Coach's Business Tip of the Week. I'm Andrew Laurie and this week we are going to talk about the cash gap. On the face of it, not a very interesting subject, but an enormously valuable one and one of the easiest ones to improve the state of your business through. In particular today I want to focus on just emphasising the value of having that money in your account, not in someone else's. The cash gap, we're simply referring to the amount of time between when you pay out money for a particular product you produce, for example, and when you subsequently receive money from a client when you sell it. And the period of time between paying out and receiving money for that same product is called your cash gap. And there are techniques for reducing it such that the cash is in your bank account longer. People say to us, but it doesn't really matter. The profitability is still the same. The pricing's still the same. The cost's still the same. So I'll still make the same amount of money. That misses the value of money. Why do you want the money in your account? Well, fundamentally, it boils down to every day and every dollar that is sitting in your bank account, or every day longer, or every additional dollar that's sitting in your bank account, is a dollar or a day for which you are not paying interest if you're funding your business through credit card or debt of any form, or it's a day for which you can be earning interest when it's sitting in an interest-bearing savings account. It's worth money to you. I think this struck home to me most. I'm a coffee drinker, and I do like buying takeaway coffee. And I heard a story and then I followed the maths and did the calculation, slightly terrifying, over about a 25-30 year career. If you buy one coffee a day, one takeaway coffee a day, and you spend, let's say, an average of $2.50, which frankly in Sydney at the moment is a pretty good value coffee, but let's just say you spend $2.50 in coffee. Over the course of that career, should you, instead of spending that money each of 5 days a week on the coffee, $2.50 a day, you just put it into a 6% bearing account. At the end of the time, you'll have $180,000. The value of money is substantial. And when you look at some of the interest that people are paying on credit cards, on debt, on loans, on bank loans, it becomes a much greater value than that of the coffee. So do what you can to reduce your cash gap. Pay later where possible and where reasonable and where legitimate, and ensure you receive money sooner in every possible opportunity. Stay tuned in future weeks. We will be covering some tips on how to reduce your cash gap, how to really get those payments in earlier. Thank you very much.